But I mean, the scripture is very clear that there's a battle going on, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not against flesh and blood, it's against powers and
Yes.
principalities. And so I think when people start to realize that, it also helps us, it should help us to understand that our authority is far
Mm-hmm.
greater than that. Even
Yes.
though the devil does have some sort of power and influence, it's not greater than that, which is Christ in us, the hope of glory. And that
Yes.
helps us to live victoriously, not just on mission, but in every
Mm-hmm.
single day when sin is coming at us, or when temptation or when issues come at us. It's no longer a woe is me
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand why people think that that's some sort of holy thing, to live in that posture of, well, woe is me, I'm a
Yeah.
worm, I'm this wretched little thing. Thank God that he helps me. And it's like, yes, but he transformed you so that you
Mm.
can live as more than a conqueror in
Yes.
Christ. And so even when we go up north and deal with stuff, even when we go across the country, around the world, and deal with stuff like this, that's just the headspace that I've always maintained, is that
Mm.
it doesn't matter how big the giant is in front of me. God saved me and he redeemed me, and there's nothing greater in the entire universe than that.
Yeah.
And that's the giant. Like when David faces Goliath, right? He's like, I saw God do it with the bear and the lion, and I
Mm-hmm.
know that he could do it the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
we've got all these songs that testify about God's goodness, and he's going to do it again and do it again and do it again. And it's like, well, he saved me and redeemed me, which was the hardest thing to do in the entire universe.
Yes.
And if he did that, everything else is possible. And I mean, there's a bunch of scriptures that say that too, but that's always the headspace going into things. And it seems to be working out okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, often when people say the devil doesn't have any power, you just need to go back and read Job.
Yeah.
Like you said, he doesn't have any power on God. Like,
Hmm.
again, he's not a rival.
Yeah.
He's not equal to God, right? He's like a dog on a leash.
Yeah.
Okay? But don't say he doesn't have any power. And when you can see what he can do, you will realize how powerful God is.
Hmm.
Okay, like in Haiti,
Yeah.
I've seen it. Okay, my mom grew up. I grew up with a voodoo priest because my mom was in a common law relationship with a voodoo priest.
Wow.
So I was in this guy's sanctuary all the time, and you can see, you see that glass of water.
Hmm.
This voodoo priest can, when he's possessed,
Yeah.
he can break the glass and start chewing on the glass,
Hmm.
and there will be blood all over him, and his lips are cutting. Like, if he is okay with the spirit, like if he hasn't done anything wrong, like offended the spirit, when the spirit leaves, there will be no blood stain,
Hmm.
no cut.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is fresh. But
Yeah.
if he did something wrong and he offended the spirit will leave, and then he will still have blood stain and his lips will still be cut. And the people now will need to start praying and asking for mercy, please forgive him, whatever. And then the spirit will possess him back and explain to the people why that spirit did what he did, because the spirit doesn't want people to sense like the spirit is mistreating their horse. That's how they call the person who is possessed,
Right.
their horse. So if you're the horse owner, you want to treat your horse properly.
Right.
So if you leave the horse, like the person who is possessed, with blood stain and cut, you're not a good one. You're not
Hmm.
a good spirit. And the spirit always wants you to think like they're a good spirit, right?
Right.
So when you can see stuff like this and you hear that God is more powerful and you
Hmm.
gauge the two, you kind of like, my goodness.